Very good morning, friends. In this video, I would like to discuss between type of apartments. I mean, Majorly in Hyderabad, you might have heard most of the cases like it whether it like apartment is an HMD approved apartment or RERA approved or GHMC approved or Panchayat approved layout. What happens here is see every apartment will have a kind of design, right? And that constructions will happen as per the design. So in HMDA, or these all are like government bodies where they give approval to construct any kind of apartment. And coming to Gram Panchayati apartments means it is like Panchayati level approval, and there will have some limitations with respect to number of floors and uh, number of UDS. So these all points will come here. So I just want to brief here uh, what is the major difference you will find between a Panchayati approved flat and building. Panchayati approved building as versus a HMDA, RERA or GHMC approved building. Okay, the first point here you could see the construction design quite different between a Panchayati approved layout or Panchayati approved building versus a HMDA approved building. The major difference is, see, every apartment should have a pathway to travel the fire hydrant system, because in any case if there is a fire in a apartment, a fire hydrant system should come and do necessary primary actions to stop the fire, right? So further that vehicle has to travel towards the entire 360 degree of the apartment. So for this you will find a boundary wall and an apartment, so there will be a gap of minimum 8 to 10 feet. So this is what happens in HMDA approved layout, approved building. But coming to Gram Panchayati, it doesn't like that. There will be very minor gap between a boundary wall and apartment. Maybe I can say maybe 1 or 2 feet gap will be there. So here that is one major point in terms of safety we need to take care. This is the major compromise point will be in Panchayati approved flat or approved building. And second point, what happens in Gram Panchayati, officially there will be a approval for ground plus 2 floors, but in most of the cases you will find it will be like ground plus 4 or ground plus 5 floors will be there on Panchayati approved apartment. So generally we can say it is G plus 2 is authorized construction, and above G plus 2 whatever floors are there, those all are unauthorized constructions. Okay, due to this there are two problems. One is a salaried employee cannot buy above G plus 2 floors, because standard banks, be it is SBI or some I can say standard private banks also like HDFC and ICICI Bank, these will not give any loan, home loan for that particular above unauthorized floors in Gram Panchayati apartment. Second point, whenever these floors are increasing and number of flats are increasing in Panchayati approved layout, approved building, you will have less UDS share, means undivided share will be lesser. Here the major crunch you will face in future, because more the UDS you will have more the property value in future cases. I just want to give one example here. For example, a HMDA approved building which is having 20 flats on 800 square yards of land, and each flat is of same design, like maybe 1000 square feet of each flat, and they will have UDS undivided share of 40 square yards. Coming to Gram Panchayati approved layout, approved building, they are having like 400 square yard of land, but they constructed 5 floors of uh, 5 floors of building, and each floor will have 4 flats. So here also 400 square yards, but flats are 20 flats. So divided by 400 by 20. So you will get 20 square yards per flat. So here you have to see, my dear friend, 20 square yards is the difference between an HMDA approved building and a Gram Panchayati approved building. So 20 square yards is nothing but a huge amount in future. Maybe now the price of this square yard, maybe you can consider 20,000 now, but down the line in future, maybe after 5 years, that will definitely exceed at least 40,000 or 50,000. So the difference crunch which is there, like 30,000 difference. So that is 30,000 into 20 square yards. So you can imagine the difference. So here, friends, you need to take care why HMDA is always better than a Panchayati approved apartment. So I have told 2 points. One is approved home loans from a standard company banks you will not get, and UDS share will be lesser compared to HMDA. You might have heard that right now the Panchayati layout approved building having price of lesser than compared to HMDA approved building. Obviously there will be price difference, but imagine the land rate increases like anything in future, so that difference amount is peanut for that time. So my kind suggestion would be, if anybody interested to buy a flat in an apartment, so try to get it through a government approved building, so that you will have more benefits in future, be it is safety, be it is appreciation in the land. So this is what overall I would like to discuss in this video, and I hope this helps you. Thank you very much, friends. Bye bye, take care, and Jai Hind.